Greetings everyone. Today let's talk about NVIDIA. Well, truth to be told, I'm not much of technology guy and IT guy, and I also for years I knew NVIDIA because they made video cards for my gaming PC when I was a teenager, and that's about it. And I also know that they had stock. Of course I know it was established company as well, but not much I could say about that NVIDIA for a long time, except for 2023, because if you are aware of the stock market, you know that NVIDIA was been one of the greatest performers in stock market as a whole. So here's the thing, we have early 2023, and now after 8 months, effectively price has tripled, and this has done by one of the largest companies in the world. So now it's around 1 trillion. Its market cap is it's roughly 1.1 trillion at the time of recording. So that's rather spectacular. So that large of the company had made that large of the gains in so few time period. Well, what I could say about it, if you are a stock trader and if you have traded NVIDIA, you probably had made jackpot of your life, because, well, if you just simply use simple trend following system, you could actually made this all this spectacular move in one trade. But before that, you probably would be able to trade it since like early 2020. So this is from 50 to like 130. That was one trade. Then a couple of whipstows in early 2021, and then from May 2021 up until January 2022, you could make another trade where you could effectively capitalize on more than double price increase, and then you could make money from betting against NVIDIA from $250 to $160, depending where you put your short trade, right up until 144. And then you could make another trade, and then you could go long from 145 to at least 400 at the time of recording this video. So this one stock alone probably could be making your trading career. And I have very difficult time to name other company which had been so sublime in showing like medium and long-term trends like NVIDIA. This is like exquisite. I doubt there are much companies which were able to pull that off. But here's the thing, this is rationalization after the fact, and would I be able to do that in early 2020? No, I probably would be done as I have done by using Nasdaq, which was nowhere near as profitable as this one. But if you have been trading NVIDIA, and if you're not a millionaire, I have serious questions about you. How the hell were you not able to do this? Because these are as good trends as I have seen them. If one knows how to manage risk and use proper leverage by using trend trading, this is like a money machine. But what's behind this? Well, of course, their ability to sell hardware. I cannot say specifically how they are selling hardware to which, and software of course, to which business models, despite video cards for PCs. I don't know, because that's why I wouldn't tell you which of their products is good, which is bad, because probably that will be the nonsense from my side. But what I could see is that since 2016 they have 5 billion revenues, and now they have like 26 billion revenues in 2022. So this is rather spectacular. This is revenue. This is like at least 5-fold increase in revenue for such large and established company. This is like out of the, and yes, this is almost triple since 2020, which when it was already a large company. And same about profits. Like, okay, profits could be manipulated, but I'm just saying my point. This is like nearly 2.8 billion to nearly 9.8 billion. You know, this was reflected into share price of NVIDIA. So yes, they were able to capitalize on pandemic and on lockdowns quite spectacularly, and this is how they actually managed to do that. Well, from the cash flow perspective also, this is not kind of full picture of it, because I could see that there is lot of investments and lot of financing is done because they want to grow rapidly and they want to increase their share positions. So I wouldn't say that cash position will answer the question why it has been growing so spectacularly, because these kinds of growth, 3 times growth in 1 year, this is not explained from high income growth or good cash positions, because this is more of the public's perception of company, and this is solely to the fact that people perceive it as a very good company and they buy it. Once the share prices, it increases the pattern of perception and it goes higher again, and once people says the stock is hot, everyone wants that. So fund managers and analysts are including it in their portfolios because they have to respond to demand. So they try to fit the data to be aligned with the narrative. So there is no objective analysis and explanations as of speaking now why it should triple in its value, because probably at like 300 or 200 or even 400 I could say the same thing. That was spectacular growth, and if someone invested in this company, it was like unbelievable, you know. It has its market share, it has its presence, and it continues to make money. Yes, and actually I don't know how much people who are investing in NVIDIA actually understands how technology companies work. Those who sell specific hardware, you know, I doubt that there are many people to do that. Yes, you might understand something about Tesla because it makes cars, you know, cars is someone which everyone drives. You could like realistically assess whether Tesla is better than Toyota or BMW, because there is more objective criteria. But what about like GeForce video card, you know, I don't know how many people actually understand differences between video cards unless they are not hardcore gamers, and I doubt that most of the investors are hardcore gamers here. So the thing here is, this is as I could define it as Keynesian beauty contest, and this is the most beautiful stock of them all. And since it has rather decent performance before, for some reason it has been increased, and people are just shooting now arguments to fit the narrative why it is so. And for investor who invested a long time ago, I could advise you to continue to do that. For new investors, I doubt that there will be triple increase in next 7 months. And for traders, well, this is exceptional stock, so there's nothing much I could say about it, but I had to just take into consideration that it was phenomenal growth, and I don't know much about technology. So would I be invested there if I knew? No, because I don't understand technology. So this is the stock I will miss because I don't understand it. And unfortunately, sometimes it happens. There is strong stock with spectacular growth, and if I don't know nothing about it, I wouldn't be able to invest it, because I seriously don't understand how could you define differences between video cards and other hardware. So this is not for me. But if you know that, good for you. I hope you made great money with this stock, but not for me. So let's see, maybe it will be more valuable than Apple. It's not impossible, because at short term interesting things happen in the stock market. So let's stay tuned.